your first relationship, you don't know, you have nothing to compare it to. So you tend to lose yourself, kind of tend to prioritize him or her, more than yourself. So when that kind of ended, I realized, shit, what have I done for me? Because that was pretty long term as well. So when that ended, I realized I needed to do something for myself and something super transformational. And that's when I really found fitness. And more than just the physicality part of it, or how good it's made me feel physically and the changes I've seen in my body. What really stuck has been the mental. The mental shift I had, the focus and the discipline it gave me, the mental strength it gave me, this newfound security and confidence it gave me that I never had growing up. Because I was always an overweight child as well.
Hello everyone and welcome to ETimes Exclusive Catch Up with Stars. And today I have someone very special with me. She is everything and anything about fitness. She's a fitness enthusiast who's been a cover girl for so many fitness magazines. She's an Instagram influencer and she talks all about fitness. And she's also an entrepreneur, with her entrepreneurial venture being MMA Matrix, which is also co-founded by none other than Tiger Shroff. So I'm really excited in welcoming Krishna Shroff. Hi Krishna, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction.
So, before this interview, I was really nervous because I was like, oh my God, you're so fit and you're all about fitness. And today, you're actually going to give us so much of inspiration to actually hit the gym and get that perfect body which you have.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words, but it was definitely a long process, and I don't want to sit here and have anyone feel demotivated. I think everyone needs to understand that the hardest part is just starting, and then once you start, every little achievement means the most. And there's nothing better that you can do for your life than lead a healthy lifestyle.
Right. So Krishna, if you could summarize a bit of your journey from, being this healthy kid to today being this, say, flawless, having the fittest of body that you have today, and you've worked really hard for it. So just summarize your journey for us and tell us that what was that one point where you felt that now I need to put my foot down, I need to work on myself.
Thank you. I appreciate that again. Like I said, it's been a journey to say the least. I always say no daddy's fame or no daddy's money can buy you this or bring you this. It's literally your own motivation and that own fire that you yourself can light within yourself in order to get your ass out of bed every day and go work hard and just kill it and make sure you're doing something to better yourself than you were yesterday. I remember, I've always been a very active kid growing up. I played all sports in schools. We would travel and compete against other schools. So I really played at the competitive level. So I've really been active, all my life growing up. But the first time I really stepped foot into a gym was about 5.5 years ago, I guess now 6 years ago, when I was going through a little bit of a messy breakup. That was like my first relationship, and your first relationship, you don't know, you have nothing to compare it to. So you tend to lose yourself, kind of tend to prioritize him or her, more than yourself. So when that kind of ended, I realized, shit, what have I done for me? Because that was pretty long term as well. So when that ended, I realized I needed to do something for myself and something super transformational. And that's when I really found fitness. And more than just the physicality part of it, or how good it's made me feel physically and the changes I've seen in my body. What really stuck has been the mental. The mental shift I had, the focus and the discipline it gave me, the mental strength it gave me, this newfound security and confidence it gave me that I never had growing up. Because I was always an overweight child as well. I just feel like it's been, the biggest blessing in my life. And I mean, now I'm making a living off of it, so no complaints.
Okay, so you just mentioned about breakup and then your journey starting. So this is a very funny thing that people say that after breakup, a girl gets to her hottest shape ever. So that proved right in your case. We can
It's all revenge body, baby.
Did you at any point, because I'm sure that when you were, going through your fitness journey, when you were in that, so, you would be keeping yourself away from certain kind of foods, or, you'd be following a certain kind of diet. So was there a point where you mentally felt a little low and you felt that, what, I really want to eat it, but I can't eat it because, there's a goal that I want to achieve. And getting that sort of body is not possible by eating everything oily or cheesy or, whatever.
To be able to kind of get over that. When I first started in my fitness journey, I really felt like I needed to restrict myself, not eat certain foods, follow a crazy fad diet. But then, the more I got kind of equipped in this industry and just more experienced, I feel like I said, at the end of the day, you can never look as good if you don't feel as good, So for me, I think what's really worked best has been, don't restrict yourself, don't deprive yourself, Your body has certain cravings because maybe it's lacking in certain nutrients. Give it that, it's so important to give it that. Don't let it get to that level.
Is there any weird or very tough kind of a diet that you had followed some point in your life?
I'm preaching all of this, but I've tried all these crazy diets. I've literally done everything. And to me,
the craziest one of all that you tried?
There's this one, I don't know what it's called, but it's like one day you only eat banana and milk, one day you only eat tomatoes. Like, I don't. It was. Excuse my language, stupid, okay? Because literally, like, you can only sustain that for a couple of days. But then once you start eating regularly, all of that growth that you've seen will go down the drain.
Now coming to you and Tiger, and I want to know how both of your relationship is with each other. Do you guys share fitness tips? Because both of you are super healthy and super fit.
We do more so with our nutrition, actually. So, because I feel like he's so experienced with shoots and things like that now. I've recently been doing a couple of photo shoots here and there. So before my shoots, I'll always ask him, like, how do you get so dry and how do you get so ripped? Like, what are you eating? So he'll give me his little pro tips then. But other than that, nothing much. I think we're both, it's not a chore for us. We both enjoy leading a healthy lifestyle. We both enjoy eating clean. We both enjoy training. None of it is a chore for us. It's literally just life.
And what about compliments? Does he ever look at you and be like, oh my God, today you really look your best? Has that ever happened? Because my sibling, she never does that to me. She's always like, I'm fat. Tell me about you guys. Do you compliment or does he compliment more?
You have a sister?
I have a sister.
I feel like sisters are so much more like, okay, my brother's very supportive, but he's also still an elder brother. So he'll still, be a little protective. And I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but like, if I look a little too good in a photo or a photo shoot or whatever, like he'll put it up, he'll share it and support, but he'll always say, some shit like, oh, looking good, bye. Or like trying to like downplay the sexiness of it. So like always do that to me slyly.
Oh, but you know that this has come from him, that means it's good. Something I'm doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Who out of both of you will be the first one to order pizza and fries? You and Tiger?
Probably me. He has such a routine, his life is so structured, which is why he's probably so successful. For me, I give in to my cravings, to be honest. Like, I think, my lifestyle's a little different from his.
Right.
I like to listen to my body. Like I said earlier, if I feel like my body's craving something, it means it's lacking something. So I give it that. But I always joke and say, I mean, if I was getting paid what Tiger Shroff's getting paid to look that good 365 days a year, I would do it.
Okay. And what about your dad? Is there anything that you discuss with your dad, and you tell him that dad, you shouldn't eat this, or you shouldn't eat that, or you should like focus on this, or he gives you some tips?
If anything, he's always giving us advice. I think very little people know my father is the king of nutrition. He does so much research about this stuff. I think the biggest thing, the biggest topic within our family has got to be food. We bond over it, we fight over it, we do everything over food. And I think, my father, he has just so much knowledge about this stuff. He has his own land where he grows his own organic vegetables and fruits, and he brings that home to the family. And, he loves that. I think that's his passion, and he shares it with us. And, luckily we share that same passion. So it makes for good conversation.
Now, quickly, I'm going to play this game with you where I am going to show you some pictures from your Instagram account. I've taken some screenshots, and you have to tell me what at that moment you were thinking. This is the first one.
That was one of my photo shoots for Crunch magazine. I wasn't thinking anything apart from you better can look good for this shoot because it's a fitness magazine.
Okay. This moment.
Ooh, okay. That's actually my little baby Choco. I was at the Mahalakshmi race course. My father gave me that horse. So I went to visit her. I don't get to see her very often. Went to go visit her, and I just felt like I needed a picture with her. What?
What do you think you're thinking here at this moment in this picture?
Make sure that he's looking right.
Amazing. Okay, this picture.
I was trying to keep a really straight face, going face to face with my brother, but I definitely knew this dude would take me if he had to.
Okay, now the last one, this one.
Okay, this was a post for those shoes that I got. I wasn't really thinking anything except make sure the shoes are in focus. Hey guys, this is Krishna Shroff. Watch me on ETimes Exclusive Catch Up with the Stars.
Thank you so much, Krishna. It was amazing talking to you, and so much to learn from this conversation.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It was great talking to you.